Ready, Hop? Okay, so today in Q23 here we're going to show a few techniques that we do here. Some of them are very basic and I enjoy training them in the gym, and I've also had personal success with some of these techniques. So today we're going to go over from closed guard to open guard, or some people call it butterfly guard, and I'm going to show you how to do a basic open guard sweep, and if the opponent resists, I'm going to go into a counter to his counter and get his back from there. And if he counters the back, I'll take him down instead. So let's start from here. Typical close guard. Okay, some of the simple points is that whenever you play close guard, try not to let your head touch the floor. Always try to keep your chin. And when you do hip escapes, don't put your feet on the floor and then start the hip escape, because what happens is that I don't transfer any of the weight onto my opponent. Alright, so when I want to try to hip escape, I want to try to put my weight into my thighs. Right? It'll make it difficult for him to move in the beginning. So if I do this and I start to do this, Mark can immediately just pop up into good posture and start getting ready to pass. Okay? So what I want to do from here is I'm going to keep my weight in my hamstrings. Okay? So keep your hands up for a second. I want to show you when I start to hip escape and he starts to move, you can see how the distribution of weight onto Mark will start to slow down his movement, and that's what you want, right? So when I start to hip escape and he starts to move, that's what I want first. Okay. So from here, okay, I'm going to start to do my hip escape and then get into my open guard from here. Okay, make sure, alright, if you have long legs, you can settle your feet on his hips. If you have shorter legs, you can wrap your feet around his armpit and around towards his back and lat. Apply the pressure of opening your knees so your shins grind up against his bicep. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my foot out like so, place it across his hip, okay, and then I'm going to reach for his gi pants. Okay, make sure you don't grab underneath here because it's illegal. Alright, now, to save me from getting smashed and him catching my collar here and smashing me down in an attempt to stop the pass here, I'm going to set up his weight. So as I get to here, before he has a chance to grab my collar, I'm going to kick him in the armpit. Okay, now to put more weight into the situation, I'm going to lift up my hips. Okay, so as he comes running back, when I start to ease off the pressure, that's the time I'm going to sweep. Okay, now I'm going to here quickly put his foot to the ground to open up his hip in the opposite direction. Cross face underneath, grab the material, settle my base, and get side control. So one more time, with no explanation. Actually, do that one more time. I just want to exaggerate the hip movement. So that was the first part of the technique.